Good afternoon, Courtney.
Hi.
Courtney, I wonder if you could start by telling us why you decided to become a teacher.
Definitely. So I find a lot of people in this program have wanted to be teachers their whole life, but for me that's not really the case. So I started doing my Bachelor of Science degree and I didn't know what I wanted to do with it. But I started tutoring probably my second year of university, the first year chemistry course. And then I started doing, I was a TA, so teaching assistant for a university prof. And then I started doing the PAL program in my fourth and fifth year. So PAL stands for Peer Assisted Learning. So it's when an upper year student attends the first year lecture. So I would attend the chemistry for engineers 3 times a week, and I would hold 3 one-hour tutorials a week. And they could come to me with questions they had. We'd go over problems, go over solutions, just like cover the course. And since doing all that stuff during my undergrad, I really got to enjoy teaching, and students would ask me a question that they didn't feel comfortable asking in class or they didn't quite understand. And once I explained it to them, they got it, and that was just a great feeling. So that's why I wanted to do it.
Wonderful. Great answer. Courtney, what are your subjects and why did you choose them?
So my subjects are chemistry and biology. In high school I really liked biology, and then I came to university and it kind of switched. I preferred chemistry. I really liked the math part of the chemistry, definitely.
You must be a very unusual person. Courtney, could you tell us about a lesson that you taught that went really well and why you think that was?
So I did a lesson during my 5-week practicum with the grade 10 science class. It was in the chemistry unit, and we called it the diaper lab. So we took diapers for babies, ripped them open, took out the polyacrylate crystals. So that's the stuff that when it mixes with the urine, it creates a gel. So we created a gel by mixing it with water. And then we separated the gel into 9 sections. So we had groups of 2 doing this, so there's a bunch of groups of 2 in the class. And then we'd pour different things on the gel. So different household items like table salt, sugar, ice melt, baking soda, just a bunch of different stuff. And they would record what happened to each section of the gel. And they kind of had to determine that it was whether, if it was ionic, it would react, and if it was covalent, it wouldn't. A reason why I thought it went really well is because I knew that the grade 10s were itching to do something hands-on, because a lot of science, there's a lot of theory, but I knew that they want to do the practical part, and that's a big part of science. So it was messy and it was chaotic, but it was really fun. They really enjoyed it.
Thank you. And lastly, can I ask you what you're hoping to gain from the UK experience?
I'm hoping to gain a little insight about what it's like to teach in an international context. I know I really want to go abroad next year to teach. And I'm in an education in international context class, and we get a little sneak peek of different countries and their school system and their curriculum and stuff. So I think it'll definitely be I'll be able to be immersed in that, and I'll get to see what it's actually like in person.
Courtney, thank you very much indeed.